Lincoln. Only Luke Green, Ben Grant and Isaac Ross remain in the pack that defeated Nola in round 13. The Ironworkers today will have their hands full trying to stop the powerful back three of Afungia, Cowan and Tamalau. And in the backs, it's mostly a new-look Legion starting backline since their last game, apart from Nate Augsburger and Marcel Brachi. All Black legend Ma'anonu returns to inside centre and expect Mikey Teo to tear up the field from his preferred fullback position.
Of course, Danny Lee in year 2 at the helm, one of our 2 Kiwis on the sidelines leading these 2 MLR sons.
That's right, and there's plenty of firepower on the Legion bench, especially Chris Terori, Michael Smith in the forwards, and the classy experience of Burton and Matthias to help close out the game in the backs.
Fun fact, Sylvia and Terori started against New York in that first ever meeting back in 2019. Meanwhile, for the Ironworkers, their starting lineup brought to you by Main Freight.
Only one change to the pack that took on Chicago in round 13 as Pango Haini replaces Kara Pryor at number 8. And some milestones in the front row today as Chance Wengluski and Dylan Fawcett play their 50th and 75th Major League Rugby games respectively. In the backs, 2 changes in personnel sees Tay Walden return to inside centre and Andrew Coe moves to fullback to replace Nick Feeks, bringing Brooklyn Hardacre off the bench and onto the right wing.
Of course, James Semple these days is your top man back in New York. Take a look at what he has on his bench.
Use it! Use it!
Legion trying to get wide. Teo able to find his final teammate inside the red zone. This one under the arm of Awake. Oh, big hits. Undeterred. Tamalau gets him closer. And the Legion strike first.
Execution of their play, just too much to handle for this New York team. Awaki stepping in, showing some feet. He doesn't need too much space to get going forward. And then just bursting onto a Tamalau. Try saving.
Buckley able to feed the scrum here for the Ironworkers. Can they find those elusive points? And that's a knock-on off the noggin.
Just got a little bit too tight on each other.
Underneath.
Incredibly, that ball underneath the bar. The line drawn from Jason Ego to come up short of any kind of bonus point. Still 3 tries shy of a 5-point win. Of course, the Ironworkers are more than welcome to capture the 4 points for the victory. A dive for the line, and they'll confer. If Malolo first can keep it straight, then find a teammate. 2 for 2. That ball spilled briefly. And as a result, the Maul not having much of a chance. Let's see if they can reassemble. Oh, Nanu able to find real estate. And just like that, for a 3rd time here in the opening half.
Oh, I don't know how they were able to handle this after the original bobble. But they've somehow spun their way around the world, been an ambassador for mental health.
New York's had some promising opportunities, perhaps none more than this one. Hardacre to the line.
Great game.
All clear, Joe.
What a way to
clear.
cap off a game with a try himself. Just an explosion of pace. Too much for Augsburger. And then Mikey Teo had no chance coming across at that angle. Just a little shimmy. Lead-up work was done. The dummy as well.
Still looking for that 4th try to trigger the bonus point. Oh, correcting course, the stiff arm, eyeing the posts, and down for the try.
Richard Judd finds a half gap, turns it into a full gap, and then turns it into a try for his team. It's not a 7-pointer, scores just outside the posts.
Just turned 31. San Diego just trying to play clean the rest of the way. 15 minutes away from a full 5 points. Added back to the table. But wide open spaces and running room for Hardacre.
And then regather.
It was successfully regathered. No knock on.
Tackle away.
They'll work to the left. Ball poked loose. Eamon Matthews on top of it.
Stay bound, stay bound. Good.
Will the pursuit pay off? New York down by 16. On the road to San Diego. Both teams coming off their bye weeks. Hoping to still have fresh legs in the closing minutes. Less than 10 to go. The surge for the line, and there's your decision. The wait was worth it for New York.
The lead up for New York.
All clear.
Off the left foot. Plenty of San Diego.
Legion out wide, looking to reclaim that try. Thomas
Awaki, too much pace. The in and the out.
Brahe has options, good ones at that. Numbers game for the Legion. And a dagger to the hearts of the folks back east.
Richard Judd. This is one for top 5 tries of the week for sure. The dummy, beautiful vision, and then the inside pass.
Take the time, yeah.
No doubt called for by.
Hi there, Danny Lee here. Just a quick recap on the game this afternoon. A pretty torrid affair out there for our boys against a very good New York side. They brought it to us, they put a lot of pressure on us, but we did enough to be able to get across the line with a bonus point. Not the perfect performance by all means, but really proud of the efforts for the boys to stick in there, get the job done and walk away with a nice win. Especially on Memorial Day weekend, we remember the fallen, and a lot of that out there today was for them. So we go about our business, we look forward to next week, and we just carry on with this march.
Phew!
So, how are you today? I see you got a couple stitches on your eye.
Yeah, look, it's
When
part
did you get that, in the first half?
just before the in the first half, just on this mole down here actually.
So how were these guys? They seemed really tough today. They dropped a lot of errant passes.
Yeah, look, they're full of some brilliant talent with some good stock in there actually. That a lot of good playing careers. So we're really aware of that leading into this week, which put us on edge, which puts us in good position mentally, I think.
Now we got 3 games left in the season.
Three games of the regular
3
season.
games left in the season in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Teams really gelling now. It seems like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's all hitting on all gears and everything.
Yeah, look, we had a big, in the last 7-game block, we had a big sort of bout of rotation, which is so healthy for the squad. And now it's about performance-based to sort of earn that spot for the jersey. And you can start to see it out there now. We're getting into our, sort of into that gear that we want to be leading into the playoffs. We've secured a playoff, but we want to make sure that it's a home playoff. So 2 big games will get us there. But we'll take 1 game at a time.
We're on a good, 12-1, I think that's got us a good chance for being home field advantage for playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. But one thing I've learned in this league is that it's tough traveling. And look, Chicago, they might not have the results, but 1, the travel takes its toll on the bodies, and 2, if they beat us, they'll be fairly happy with their season. So I'm sure they're going to come out firing, and we're going to be on our, best form to make sure that we get the double way.
And last thing, anything for San Diego fans that you want to say to them?
Look, once you're on the field, you sort of zone into what's around you. But during those breaks of play and the water breaks, I took a look around, and it really threw me back how much support we've built here, and it's amazing. And
from last game to this game, we've doubled the crowd easily.
And it's for us, it's huge. I don't know if people realise, but it really is that sort of 16th man on that field, and we're loving it. We're enjoying being here. We take pride in performing at home in front of the supporters and the fans, and we're really proud of what we're building here, and we're building this together with everyone in the stadium.
New York Ironworkers, were they tough as they looked?
Yeah, absolutely. I think going into that game, we kind of respected their outfit. Last year we travelled to New York and we were a little unlucky, so we were cautious of that. So worked pretty hard, you know, with the bye week we had last week and this week too to rectify the wrongs that we did then.
Nice for the body having that bye week.
Yeah, it was seven game stretch, mate.
Did you sit in the ice tub or the hot tub?
Oh, mate, to be honest, we all got away. We were able to have the week off, so a few of us went a few little holidays. Myself personally got down to Mexico for a few days to recharge.
You went to Mexico?
Yeah, recharge. Oh, that's the beauty thing about living in San Diego, mate. You just drive down. So
where did you go in Mexico?
Sayulita.
Oh,
Sayulita.
nice.
Yeah, beautiful spot down there. Never heard of it until we Googled it the night before, and we just jumped on a plane and went. So.
Did you get to get in the water?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Warm water down there was beauty. Oh yeah, it was a
beautiful living in San Diego, isn't it?
Oh yeah, love it, mate. This is my second year here, and it's probably one of the favourite places I've lived.